We'll start with this one. It's very tiny in a corner, but I think we start with it. Obiano's government left 100 billion naira debt, 300 million naira cash, says Soludo. Page 9.
Yeah. Governor Soludo is starting on this footing, and in spite of all the poetry with which he assumed office, this is solid prose. And I think it's a reality for him, a major reality check. And I'm sure that it was a few days after inauguration, I probably saw the states of the finances of Anambra State. I think that was when he saw the books clearly. And it was a lamentation. He called it pathetic. You know, he didn't want to talk, but he was talking. You know, twice in that interview on Arise TV yesterday, he tried to mention the amount that is left in the coffers of Anambra State for him, between 200 and 300 million. But the debt over 100 billion. That's all. That's all. So if you have a high level of expectation for Governor Soludo, temper it. You just have to temper
Remember
it.
what I said in your office when we're coming in? I said, I hope this is not going to be a situation that, you know, we witnessed not too long ago, you know, where some new government was saying that this is what is left in the coffers, and then
I mean, it's
blame game.
It's the same thing there. You know, I don't think Governor Soludo wants to openly call his predecessor Willie Obiano out and say, you know, that's essentially what he did, and he needed to let Nigerians
do that,
so that people's expectation will be lessened. Because I mean, when people talk about Governor Soludo, they keep saying that he will turn Anambra to the Dubai of Africa. But at this moment, he cannot, because look at what is left in a state like Anambra.
300 million.
I mean, just about 300 million was left in the coffers. You know, Smart Uzechi was saying in our politics yesterday that on a good day, you can raise that one as revenue from on the child loan. That amount that they left in the bank for a new governor to start work with. And this was a governor, Willie Obiano, who met over 75 billion naira in cash when he took office from Peter Obi, and a large amount of forex as well. You know, this is what he left. And that is why perhaps he's spending his days in the FCC these days, because questions will be asked about how you manage the finances of the state. You know, there are issues about security votes, there are issues about the airport projects, you know, there are issues about how you entirely manage all the finances of Anambra State in these 8 years. And one would have thought that Governor Soludo would have probably let this episode pass and start afresh. But you cannot start afresh with what I think he saw, you know, after his inauguration. I mean, that was pittance, a drop in the ocean for anybody to start anything. So if there was perhaps talk that Governor Soludo will be the magician, I don't think he would do that in the first 4 years, because he has to start. That's what he said yesterday. You know, he was saying that we now have to start all over. We will try. God help us. That's the language now. It has changed. You know, we will try. God help us, because there's nothing in the bank. Nothing. I really sympathize with him. These are very difficult times for him, because no matter how much experience, how much gift you have of putting people together to work, you need funds to do it. You know, and if you are a governor, you're in a state, you at least there'll be a healthy balance to start from. You know, what he met was an empty treasury.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment and like. Thank you.